Pahrump Early Learning Academy, our goal is to provide a complete nurturing environment for the growth and development of the whole child, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. Children are natural explorers and need hands-on experiences to help stimulate their own imaginations. We strive to meet the needs of each individual child at their developmental level through planned activities, plus help each child attain a higher level of achievement. Call 751-5335 for more information.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back. Now here's Noah Began with today's Angies List report concerning home improvement.
When it comes to home improvement, we'd all like to spend our money on sexy projects, transforming the master bath into one that belongs in a hotel suite, or turning our backyard into an outdoor oasis that rivals the finest resorts. But chances are, you'll have to spend some big bucks on unglamorous maintenance projects. And today's Angies List report, while you won't want to show these projects off to your neighbors, they will keep your home healthy. Homeowner Robin Meslin isn't posting any pictures of her latest home improvement project on Facebook or Pinterest. After discovering her home's previous owner had done a lot of electrical work himself, she had to call in a professional.
The basement was pretty much a nightmare. He had finished it himself, so there were open electrical boxes down there. There were switches that didn't turn on or off anything that we could figure out.
As Meslin knows, homeownership is unpredictable.
Unfortunately, there are projects that have to be done around your house that you're never going to talk to other people about. Updating wiring, replacing your roof. I mean, these are the kind of things that are required to keep your house in good condition, but they're not fun and exciting. But if you don't do these things, it's really going to hinder the value of your home and its resale value.
Here are 3 unsexy home projects you should never avoid. 1. Repairing the foundation. You might crack up at the thought of spending hard-earned money to repair that slow-growing crack up the wall, but foundation issues are no joking matter. Have it checked out before it's too late. 2. Removing mold. Failure to remove mold can cause health problems. Make sure to hire a remediation company that pinpoints the source of the mold. 3. Update electrical wiring. Rewiring a home or modernizing an aging electrical system is not cheap, but you'll sleep better knowing there's a decreased risk of fire.
You can't brag about it. It's like, hey, I got a new electrical panel, woo, you know. So it's much more fun to pick out drapes, decide on colors, to say, oh, let's put hardwood floors throughout the house. But really, if it all burns down, what's the point?
Angies List says spending money on projects can be painful, especially when you don't have an emergency fund. Financial planners recommend tucking away at least $5,000 for these types of situations. If you don't have an emergency fund, start small. Have a portion of your paycheck automatically deposited into a savings account each month. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
Thank you, Noah. Well, hey, man, if you're looking for a place to shop and hang out, then Charlie's Man Cave may be the place.
Man cave is what guys like to have. Tools, old-fashioned furniture, just a lot of stuff, pictures and sports stuff.
Things that men might be interested in looking for. Some collectibles too, right?
Collectibles, yes. Well, some for men to do when the women are shopping somewhere else. Mm-hmm. So let's give them something.
So let's talk a little bit about getting this collection together. What was that like for you?
A lot of work. It took time to find everything what we wanted to do.
You're right next door to Ann's Boutique and More, so when the girls are in there shopping, you guys can be hanging out in here?
Yep, I got a TV here so I can put the games on, so.
You have everything from tools, fishing gear.
Camping stuff, old-fashioned radios, NASCAR races and stuff like that.
You're right here in the Carberry Square.
Yes.
And that's on Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Carberry Street. What's the hours of operation for a man cave?
Right now it's from 10 to 4, and we're closed Wednesdays and Thursdays.
And let's join Angela Miles with today's first business brief. The
This is the first business brief for Thursday, April 17th. I'm Angela Miles. It's being called bigger than Facebook. Chinese e-commerce site Alibaba is prepping for an IPO in the U.S. The company has more sales than Amazon and eBay combined. Yahoo holds a 24% stake in Alibaba. Starting salaries are going up. The National Association of Colleges and Employers says pay for this year's grads will start at 1.2% higher than a year ago. The biggest jump is in health sciences, where salaries are up 3.7%. And Starbucks is in a tax grind following public backlash that includes accusations of tax dodging. Starbucks is moving its European headquarters to London from Amsterdam. The UK accounts for more than half of Starbucks' 2,000 locations and is one of the coffee chain's fastest growing markets. Based in the European business in London means the company will pay more taxes to the UK. That's a first business brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Well, folks, coming up after the break, we're going to have your weather with Noah Began, so keep it here.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, April 17th. Today we had nice sunny skies with a high of 88 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 79 degrees. Starting to really feel warm out there. Summer is approaching. Winds were coming from the south-southwest today at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 19 miles per hour. The UV index today was 8, which is very high. Humidity was at 16% today. Sunrise is at 6:08 this morning, and the record high in 1989 was 97 degrees. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 64 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 56 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 16 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 25%. Sunset will be at 7:20 p.m. and the record low in 1976 was 40 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 14 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 24%. Sunrise will be at 6:06 a.m. and the UV index will be 7, which is high. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly cloudy week, but a nice, bright, and sunny weekend, and probably a nice, bright, and sunny next Thursday. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the low 70s to the high 80s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid 40s to the low 60s. I'm Noah Began for News 46 Weather. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Noah. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.